Hey everybody, it's all NASCAR 23. This diecast review will be on Brad Keselowski's 2015 Miller Genuine Draft number 2 car, and this is one great looking paint scheme. Look back to Rusty Wallace's car that looked just like this one. Of course, a little bit different. It was like 20 years ago. Different, of course, different contingencies. That's one thing I always notice, how few there are now compared to how many there used to be, 15, 20 years ago. But, and it's a Ford Fusion rather than a Thunderbird. Other than that, the paint job itself, the main paint job, is pretty much the same. And I haven't, this is the first actual genuine draft car that I've had, one of these black ones. I'm still working on trying to get one of the Rusty Wallace ones that Lionel produced a couple years ago. But this is one awesome looking car, and I believe Brad Keselowski will be running this at Michigan, if I'm not mistaken there, because the other one had the old NASCAR logo, which I would assume would be for Darlington. This one right here has the current one. But anyway, obviously I shouldn't really have to go over the paint scheme, as most of us kind of know it already. But the main background of the car is just black, with the bottom of the car, that orange stripe that goes along the very bottom. Around the car, very thin stripe there on the back bumper. It goes all the way around the car, and then the very bottom, just above the splitter there, goes around. And the number is that orange outlined in red. That's really all there is to it as far as the paint scheme. Now for the sponsors, we got Keselowski on the windshield with the 2 Ford logos. We got Miller Genuine Draft, Shell Pennzoil, Ford number 2 Fusion. This side, we got right here Ford Drive One, HP, PPG, Mazak, Safety Clean, Miller Genuine Draft. On the side there, down here we got Discount Tire, SKF over here. We got Alliance Truck Parts, Snap-on, American Ethanol logo. And we got Miller 25 years there. Right there on the back it says cheers to hashtag 25 years. Then we got Ford down there, number 2 right next to that. On the deck lid we got Worth. On the roof there's nothing there. And this side is the same as the other. So to rate this car on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, the diecast, I could even give it better than 9 out of 10. Because the diecast is great. I love this paint scheme. Classic paint job. And glad that they're bringing a lot of these back. That, how they say, like, everything old is new again. I think this is kind of an example of that. How they're doing all these retro schemes. And I think it started, I think all the whole retro thing started with these 2 cars right here when they announced them. So, I would recommend this car if you haven't gotten it already. Go ahead and make that purchase as soon as possible, because something tells me that these cars are not going to last long. So now for 360 view. We got the front of the car. The left side. The back. The right side. The hood. The top of the car. And the bottom there on the base. So as I mentioned, I do highly recommend this car. Go out and find it, whether you have a diecast store around you or anywhere you can get this online. Like for me, I live on the West Coast, so there's not anything like that within 1,000 miles of me. So I gotta order all these online. I wish I had something like that closer to me, but I don't. But online's fine too. A few days to wait for it isn't too bad. But get yourself one of these if you haven't already. This and the Brad Keselowski Miller High Life car as well. I got those 2 together. That's a good combination to get. If you're still thinking about it, or if you haven't gotten it already, look for those 2. And that's about it for this review. This will be my next review. Don't know if I'll have that up today or tomorrow or whenever I'll have it up, but this one I plan on getting reviewed also. But that's it for me. Thanks for watching this review, everybody. Keep an eye out for that Dale Jr. one coming up soon, and I'll see you guys later.